very short film. It's black and white, and it's really messed up, which is really good. And of course, this is from Edward Scissorhands. So, Tim Burton is unofficially diagnosed with Asperger's. His ex, Helena Bonham Carter, noticed Aspie-ish traits. For example, he's very, very smart. He lacks a lot of social skills. And when he was a child, he was mainly a recluse. Apparently, it can often be difficult for him to explain things simply using words, so he gestures a lot. And in general, he can be a lot more observant than those who are not on the spectrum. I'm going to try and speed this up, because if anybody knows me, that is a challenge of mine. All right, so this is a great book that I read for school a very long time ago. It's called Al Capone Does My Shirts, and it's very good, as I stated. So the main protagonist, Moose, has an older sister named Natalie who is very low on the spectrum. The story takes place while Alcatraz was still in prison, which is in the 30s. Autism was not a term used until 1943. Before that year, autistic people were usually diagnosed as schizophrenic, stuff like that. It was not uncommon for folks on the spectrum to be sent to institutions. And in fact, the author of the book, she grew up, I don't think in the 30s, but like, let's just put it a while ago. And her sister was autistic, and her sister was actually sent to an institution. All right, I already said that, and that shouldn't take too long. And, yay! Dan Aykroyd, whom we all know, hopefully, and love, definitely. So he said in an interview that basically the way that he came up, I think I actually have a quote, so you can read it yourself. Oh, no, I do not. So basically, he said, one of my symptoms included my obsession, this was when I was a kid, with, that is my phone. Thank you, Mom. Try and ignore the beautiful rapping of Missy Elliott. All right, he said that one of my symptoms included my obsession with ghosts and law enforcement. I carried around a police badge with me, for example. Thank you, Mommy. Sorry. I became obsessed by Hans Holzer, the greatest ghost hunter ever. And that's when the idea of the film Ghostbusters was born. He said, if I don't have a badge on me, I feel naked. All right. There is a movie called I Am Sam. It's really good. And it is about a man who has autism who is fighting to keep his parental rights of his child. Her name is Dakota Finn. So we are gonna 12 seconds. Where is it? There it is. So.
And I have $50.85. That's all you have? Yeah, because I didn't get my whole check because I had to go to the parent and teacher meeting this week.
No, it's, sorry, it's 16.19.
And I couldn't go to work all day that day. It's okay, Sam, because I have $3 to contribute.
Sam, I'm gonna teach us to try to go upstairs. So 1, 2, 3, just yeah, okay, so is that enough?
There's a guy, I'll count it.
Yeah, balloon with
All of us?
We're just starting.
So, yeah, and something that I forgot to tell you all is that The that little bit where they're clearly copying the was it Abbey Road picture? That is not a coincidence, because throughout the entire movie, all the songs are Beatles songs. Sam is obsessed with the Beatles, which makes sense. All right, so I told you Sherlock was going to turn up. I'm almost done, I promise. Yes, I see your signs. Okay, so you don't already watch Sherlock, and you should start. There's a huge debate over whether or not Sherlock actually has Asperger's syndrome. And a main reason for that debate is because of stereotypes. Because he describes himself on the show as a sort of sociopath. And the reason why he says that is that he does not exactly have like a filter. If you've seen it, you've seen he can say things that really hurt people's feelings. He's very, I don't remember the word, but he does things without really thinking. So when people heard that, they were like, oh, well, he clearly does not have Asperger's because they're not all like that. But here's the thing. Some people on the spectrum are like that. So there you go, that is my argument. And we have one more, and this one is very important to me, and you'll see why in a moment. So House Rules is a really good book, and it's about this boy who is supposed to be a teenager. He looks like he's 12. I don't know what was happening there. But it's about a boy who was, who people think that he murdered, that he committed a murder. And the reason is because when the police interviewed him, he can't use eye contact. He fidgets. He can have fits sometimes that are triggered by different things, and it makes him seem like he's dangerous. And clearly this is a big problem because this happens a lot. And I'm going to go back to this. And this is the reason why our group is working with UPD, with this school's UPD, to set up like special training so that they can understand different traits to look for when it comes to the autism spectrum. And actually, the chief, Dayton Tucker, Inspector Cindy Marcus, and Investigator Roberto Caban were here. So it's really good. Thank you. And sorry. Here, you should probably do it.
Next, I would like to introduce Michael Winters. Michael is a sociology major from Long Island, New York. In his free time, Michael likes to sing a variety of songs, mainly about himself, where he puts his own actions into words. So please let me introduce to you Michael Winters.
Sorry.
Hit the wrong mouse.
I have a bad habit of not cleaning up after myself. No, it isn't, Sarah.
Hi everybody, my name is Michael Winter, and yes, I do sing songs about myself. This is more of a fun thing. I like to joke around with friends and family about, I sing songs. I take songs like this one and turn it into a Michael Winter song, I like to call it. I kind of thought about it just now, about why I do something like this. I think it's because it's a way of me expressing myself, even though I have autism, people still see me, that despite what I have, people still see me as a regular person, and that should be like everyone with autism, you know? Just because we have a disability, it doesn't mean that we're different. Everybody is different in their own unique way. Autism is no different. And so this is mainly a theme song that family and some friends of mine love, and I hope you will enjoy it too. This is the DuckTales. This is based on the DuckTales theme song. If you don't know what DuckTales is, it was a show from the 90s. Sorry.